Hello boys and girls, it's time for another Starcraft 2 beta commentary with your favourite host, WTii! Woo! This game is a 1v1 on the Platinum ladder. It's a map Kulas Ravine, and it's me as the red Terran versus Fantom as the blue Protoss. Scary. Woo! Well anyway, as you can see, something strange is afoot here. I am lifting up my command center right at the start of the game and I'm bringing it right over. What I did is I dropped my SCVs as well before it even landed. This allowed my SCVs to pick up some minerals before it lands, and as it lands the minerals can then come straight back. So that's a little tip for you if you're going to go and copy the strategy. Not that it's anything original or new, because lots of people have done things like this before. I just thought I'd illustrate it because I started playing a bit of Terran now. I also do a bit of Zerg. Zerg's definitely my worst race, so I'm going to stick to Terran for the moment, get a bit better at them, and then once I'm confident enough with Terran, like I am with Protoss, move on to Zerg. Zerg. That way I will know how to play all races equally, or as, you know, as evenly as possible. So yeah, here we can see all I'm going to be doing is a standard fast build towards Banshees. I say standard because a lot of Terran players are basically going fast Banshees in their standard games. This is certainly no standard game. I mean, a Terran player would not normally do this. However, you will see a lot of Terran players go Banshees because they are rather broken. The last patch actually increased their HP by 10. That's an excuse that people would say, oh, it's something to do with static defense and they need more HP so they don't get killed by towers so fast. Well, no, not really. They're not meant to take on towers, you know. Anyway, it just frustrates me really. Banshees should not be buffed in any way, form. HP, damage, armor, whatever you want to call it. They should never get a buff. Never. Absolute opposite for Banshees. But you will find out soon enough. So as we can see, he's pretty much scouting around. I'm not sure if this is the last place he's scouted. I think it is. There's one way to find out, folks. Press F2. Here we can see his view only. He's been down here, he's been here, and he's been up here. So that's like, he's standing here with his probe a little confused. He's like, where do I go next? What do I do? Meanwhile, in his base, I'm just completely annoying him around with my SEV. Just dancing around his zealots and stuff, wasting more time. Not that he can do much with the zealots. But what I would do is, if you have scouted, if you're the Protoss player in this position, if you have scouted all 4 places, or rather 3, because you're already going to be taking one, you'd have to assume that he's moved somewhere. I could have moved here, where the high yield minerals are, but I chose not to because I want the security of these 2 destructible rocks. That's 2000 HP on both of the rocks, and it's armoured. Not that that really makes that much difference. In fact, if anything, it's easy to get through those rocks because a hell of a lot of the good units in this game do extra damage to armoured. Anyway, yeah, so this is the best spot. You might say, oh, why don't you just fly a bit further to the rich mineral fields? But here you'll notice there's only 6 minerals, whereas over here there are indeed 7. Now, overall, once I start to get these minerals as saturated as possible with tons and tons of SCVs on them, I'm going to be making more minerals from here, or just about as much from here, as I would from here, like the 7 to the 6. Plus, I have the safety of these destructible rocks, which is really the whole point of this. I don't want him to come up with his Cellar army or whatnot and take me out right at the game. He sort of scouts here and then in come the Zealots. What can I do? I've got nothing. So that's why you fly up here to a nice safe little cliff top. Here we can see the starports are now going down. I want to because I haven't actually done this build at all. I've played Terran a bit and I've sort of teched up to Banshees every now and then, but I haven't done this particular build where you fly up in here. So considering, you'll see that resource wise this actually went really well for me. Like how much Vespene gas I had left over, as well as minerals, and how fast and how constant I could keep the Banshees pumping out. I reckon I got this one pegged, really, without even trying. Good game. Didn't even try. So, we got a tech lab going straight down for both of the starports. This means that they will be able to build Banshees, because you cannot get Banshees or Ravens or battle cruisers, unless you have a tech lab. So make sure you get one, if you want one. Here we see a nice little mass seller army with sentries, and he's also got himself an observer, and he's going to be moving on to mortals. This is the point where he's probably going to be looking around. I guess in his opinion, but then again he can't know. He's coming to the conclusion, or the assumption at least, that I'm at this bit. So his observer is going to find out that there's nothing here. So then he's got two choices left after that, here or here. Meanwhile, he's losing a lot of time. If it was here, then he could make his move straight away and destroy some rocks. But at the moment, he's just waiting around because he doesn't know where I am exactly. I mean, I would argue that destroying some rocks would be better than no rocks, even if it's the wrong ones. But nonetheless, I digress. He's still standing there. He's moving this army towards my SCV. Oh, look at it. No, the SCV, no! That was my last SCV on the ground. Oh well. Goodbye to him. Here we can see two Banshees. I see that this Nexus is here. I could easily kill it with these two Banshees, but what I'd rather is that that Nexus would go all the way up and he'd waste 400 minerals, or at least let it go all the way up, destroy it, and if he cancels it, fair enough. If he goes up, then I can still destroy it quite comfortably because there's not much he's got. He's got only a one sentry that can attack my Banshees. So I'd rather he'd actually waste a lot of resources on that, to be quite frank, whilst they take out all of his probes in his main. Poor thing, he's getting Select Charge as well. This is not what you want to do against Banshees, I can tell you that. He tries to warp in a Stalker, but it don't stand no chance. And I've just got Cloak, it's just researched. I timed that really well as well. By the time I brought my Banshees over, it was only roughly about 10 seconds after they first hit his main area that I could actually use Cloak. So if you did find yourself in trouble, then you could always switch on the Cloak relatively soon if you did manage to bring up units towards your Banshees straight away. So all I'm doing here is just going for the pylons basically. He's left, the game is over, but just to nail home the point, take out the pylons first. You may want to go for the Nexus, and if you think you can take the Nexus out, then by all means, try. But pylons are generally the best ones to take out if you're using Banshees and there's no sort of anti-air resistance. So yeah, he certainly didn't do the right thing with regards to scouting around and saying, hello, no one's here, what's going on? Oh, I know, I'm going to go straight to air myself, because that must be some sort of a solution to this problem, since I cannot reach him via any sort of ground unit army unless I want to go and destroy 2000 HP destructible rocks whilst I'm at it. Anyway, yeah, he's found my base a bit too late there, as you can see with the observer. I guess I just wanted to show you this. I mean, I don't think I've showed a replay yet where you can just lift up your orbital command and go straight for fast Banshees. And seeing as fast Banshees are stronger than ever since they got their latest buffs, this is possibly the best time to try and develop a strategy like this, particularly against Protoss, because Protoss are just terrible at anti-air, absolutely awful. So yeah, this is the #1 strat, fast Banshees versus Protoss. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Witty. Bye for now. Oh yeah, subscribe, rate and comment. Thank you. Bye bye.